Continuing with horse racing on the SportsMax Zone in Jamaica, the Thoroughbred Owners and the Breeders Association, TOBA, will next Wednesday stage a mixed sale of racehorses on the Caymanas property. 116 horses have been entered for the sale, up from the 58 entered last year. The Chief Executive Officer of TOBA, Roshane Douse, says he's expecting brisk business and is hopeful that at the end of the sale, almost 150 million Jamaican dollars worth of horse flesh would have been sold. Roshane joins us on the zone right now. Roshane Douse, welcome to the SportsMax. So welcome again.
George, thanks for having me.
Excellent. All right. So the sale on Wednesday, first of all, people are used to the sale being on a Sunday. Traditionally, the day after Super Stakes Day. No Super Stakes for a couple of years now. And you're having it on the Wednesday. What are you saying accounts for the change from what we've been used to over the years?
Okay, so, we had to get approval from the Ministry of Health before we could go ahead, advertising the sale mainstream. We got approval late in October that accounted for us, having to push the sale forward. And in addition to that, we were also waiting on the announcement from, the Minister regarding measures for November, where the disaster risk management is concerned, and we weren't sure when, that announcement would have been made. So, I went to my board and I said, hey, look, we have to make a decision now because, one way or the other, we have to have a sale going forward, and we weren't sure when, that announcement would have been made. As such, we, effected our contingency plan, and, November 24th, was the date we decided on. Go to the promoters, and inform them of, the change of date. And as such, here we are.
Yeah. So I've been to more than a few of these things over the years, and I am accustomed, like so many people are, to a yearling sale. You're promoting this one as a mixed sale. What's the difference?
It was really about us just stepping outside of our comfort zone and reintroducing something to the market that has not been done for over 20 years. And, in horse racing, every investor, I should say, in horse racing, loves that return on investment. And that's exactly what the 2-year-old category brings, because, you can potentially buy a horse in November of next week, and within another 2 to 3 weeks, you can race a horse in December. Possibly, you could even win. So, that is very attractive to buyers, and, I've been getting a lot of support and good feedback regarding, having the 2-year-old category to the sale, and, I'm expecting a good day.
Yeah, and the last time you had the yearling sale, you entered 58 horses. This year it's 116. Talk to us about the projected amount you're hoping to earn.
All right, so last year we actually cataloged 66 horses, but only 58 made enter the ring. This year we actually have 85 yearlings, and 29 2-year-olds. So I believe that's 115. So we are estimating, in the region of at least 144-45 million, because, last year we did only 68 million with the small numbers that we had. And, if we are to, make that the estimated 144 million, it would put us right up to, our record-breaking year in 2019 when we made 176 million. So I'm actually looking forward to a really good year. We have introduced live streaming and live bidding, to cater to all buyers across the world. So, I could add that last year, we had viewers, I should say, as far as Italy, Venezuela, New Zealand, Europe, the Caribbean. It's just a matter of time before we could actually convert those viewers, into buyers. So I'm expecting to have a good day next week, Wednesday.
And just spend some time talking to us about the quality of the horses that are there for us to choose from. Right.
So we have some lovely looking yearlings, and 2-year-olds this year. I have a few favorites. Most noticeably, lot 32, it's Bear Filly by Sweet Europe Bowl Conquest. She is from the bloodline of Alcarec, who is a 2-year-old champion. In addition to her, we have lot 36, who is a Femdori by Speed. Speed is one of the new stallions we have, taking part in the sale this year. And, Femdori is from the bloodline of Perfect Neighbor, who is a 3-year-old champion. Also, there is a particular horse that stands out to me, who is lot number 53, who is Akinite out of Track Rose. You know, she came down in utero, lovely conformed filly, you know, looking like a colt. So I'm expecting to, you know, to see what happens on the day with her. So, you know, we're looking forward to a really good day with these yearlings and 2-year-olds.
Yeah, I haven't seen the catalog yet for this year's sale, Roshane. I hope to be able to see it online as usual in short order. But you spoke to some of the lots and the bloodline. I'm very keen on knowing who are the hot stallions who should be parading yearlings in the sale this year.
Okay, so, you know, we have Edge Fund, you know, it will be his first set of, you know, his first crop in Jamaica. You know, we have Speed, we have Bold Conquest, you know, we have, you know, the usual Savoy Stamp. We also have, you know, Northern Giant. You know, we have a lot of, we have a little bit of a diverse amount of horses, you know, stallions this year. And we can't, per se, look at one particular and say, hey, you know, similar to the Rumble, you know what to expect from a Rumble foal. You can't really pinpoint that animal this year in the sale. So hence the reason why I'm expecting, you know, some surprise on the day.
Yeah, you didn't mention the one I was listening for. Do you have any sensational slams in the catalog?
Sensational slam. We only have one sensational slam catalog for this year.
Yeah.
Only one.
Yeah. All right. On the point of the 2-year-olds, so these are 2-year-olds who would have been
in training.
2-year-olds in training. I thought
Right.
they were coming straight from the farm because for whatever reason they had some
Right.
issues.
So,
yeah.
right. So we have a mixture of 2-year-olds coming from the farm and also 2-year-olds in training. I believe that is what, you know, is proving to be really attractive, you know, to potential buyers right now. Because as I stated earlier, you know, you could buy a horse, you know, next week and within a couple of weeks' time, you're racing the same money, win a race. So your return on investment can be quick compared, you know, to a yearling where, you know, you have to wait probably 8 to 9 months before, you know, that horse will be ready. So, you know, that is what is proven to be very attractive for potential buyers right now where 2-year-olds are concerned.
Yeah, one of the worst things that can happen for any auctioneer or for the organizers of the auction is those buybacks. You want the bidding to go high and for someone to take the particular horse. Of the lots you mentioned that caught your eye, what do you expect reasonably that the bidding around those horses will top out at?
I believe those horses will average about 2 million per horse.
Right. And your overall, I saw a figure in one of the newspaper reports I read that you were forecasting, hoping for a base price, an average price for the average yearling sold at the sale. I'm going yearling now and then I'm going to go to 2-year-old. But the average price for the average yearling sold, what do you think that base price would be?
That base price for the yearling sold will be, you know, approximately 1.15 for the yearlings.
Yeah. And for the 2-year-olds?
I'm expecting a pretty much the same, if not a little bit more.
Yeah. Given that you're doing a blended approach, so you're going to have people physically there at the car park and you're going to have people online, as you noted, from all over the world.
Right.
What's the arrangement for the auctioneer? The auctioneer, very, very important to these things. How are you going to work that out? Are you going to fly in a celebrity auctioneer? Or are you going to use a local celebrity? You know who, I know who.
Right. So we're going to be using... We're going to be using the local celebrity because he did a really good job last year. You know, he got a lot of great feedback. And, you know, it was just a matter of time before he actually took over the reins and moved forward. But we're expecting another good sale from him. And we just can't wait to have the day here.
Yeah, the great doctor indeed. All right, Roshane, thank you very much. We look forward. Well, it's a work day. It's an awkward day for me because usually I'd spend the whole day there looking at the lots in concert with friends. And, of course, I'll be giving tips on which lots to take. I'll be watching online because it's a work day and I have to be here Wednesday afternoon. But I really hope that it is successful and that some owners can get some horses that they can make some big investments in and reap some big rewards not too long from now.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Excellent. CEO of the Thoroughbred Owners and Breeders Association in Jamaica. Racehorses now. That's Roshane Douse. The sale, the mixed sale, not yearling sale. There'll be yearlings sold, but 2-year-old horses in trading and 2-year-olds from the farm will also be offered for sale. It's all happening at Caymanas Park on November 24, Wednesday. And if you wish, you can go online and you can follow in on the proceedings. They say you can bid for horses online as well because that facility will be set up. We take a break, we come back with more.